Hello everyone, this is B. Rukmini Devi, Assistant Professor of Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet. Today I am going to explain about the family Euphorbiaceae. Systematic position of Euphorbiaceae family. It belongs to the class Dicotyledonnae, subclass Monoclamidae, series Unisexuales, family Euphorbiaceae. Distribution of Euphorbiaceae family members, if we observe, means this is the sixth largest family of angiosperms. Members of Euphorbiaceae family are cosmopolitan in distribution. Cosmopolitan distribution means they are distributed all over the world. That kind of distribution is called cosmopolitan distribution. Here this family is represented by 300 genera and 7500 species. In India, Euphorbiaceae family is represented by 500 species. Now we will see familiar plants of Euphorbiaceae family. Acalypha indica, Muripinda, Acalypha tricolor, garden Acalypha, Codium variegatum, Croton, Emblica officinalis, Pedda usri, Euphorbia anticorum, Bomma jemudu, Euphorbia nerifolia, Akujemudu, Euphorbia pulcherrima, common name is poinsettia, Euphorbia thyricale is also called as Kadajemudu, Hevia brasiliensis, common name is Pararubber, Jatropha gossipifolia, common name is Sema napalm, Melotus philippensis is also known as Kunkuma Chettu, Philanthus neruri, common name is Nella usri, Ricinus communis, common name is castor plant or Amudam. Habitat of Euphorbiaceae family we will discuss now. Plants belongs to Euphorbiaceae family are mesophytic in nature. Some xerophytes also there in this family. Here in this family you can observe great variation in vegetative morphology as well as floral morphology. Habitat of Euphorbiaceae family, if we observe, means here also you can see great variation. Mostly shrubs are present. For example, Ricinus, Euphorbia species, Jatropha, etc. Some trees also there in this family. Example for trees, Emblica officinalis, Hevia brasiliensis, etc. Rarely herbs are there. Example for herbs, Acalypha, Philanthus, etc. Some climbers also reported in this family. Example for such kind of climbers, Trazia involucrata. Euphorbia species are cactus-like in habit, which consists thick fleshy stems and spiny leaves. Spiny leaves means here actually leaves are reduced to spines. So here there is no true leaves. Leaves are modified into spines. So thick fleshy stems are there which bears spines. Spines are nothing but modified leaves. These plants consist milky latex due to the presence of latissiferous vessels. Now we will discuss about vegetative morphology of this Euphorbiaceae family. First we will see root morphology. Here taproot system is present. Many-heart plant, if you observe, means tuberous roots are there due to the storage of food materials. These tuberous roots are rich in starch. Few species of many-heart are edible in nature. This is about root description. Now I am going to explain about stem morphological features. Euphorbia species, if you observe, means here stem is cactus-like in habit, which is thick and fleshy in nature. Here this stem bears spines. These spines are modified leaves. These plants often contain milky latex due to the presence of lentiferous vessels. Leaf morphology, if you observe, means leaves shows alternate phyllotaxy or opposite phyllotaxy. Some members shows oral phyllotaxy also. Leaves are simple leaves. Entire also. Here some members shows palmately lobed leaves. Example for palmately lobed leaves are Ricinus and Jatropha species. Compound leaves also reported in Bischofia plant. Leaves are variegated in Croton species. This is about leaf morphology. Here stipules are there. These stipules are present in Jatropha, which are represented by ciliated glands. Venation, if you observe, means palmate venation or pinnate venation. You will observe in this Euphorbiaceae family members. Now we will discuss about floral morphology. Reproductive morphology or floral morphology begins with inflorescence characters. Here different types of inflorescences are there in this Euphorbiaceae family. So here inflorescence is complex inflorescence and highly variable. Phyllanthus species, if you observe, means flowers are solitary or axillary. That means solitary flowers are there in Phyllanthus species, auxiliary in position. Croton, if you observe, means inflorescence is panicle type of inflorescence. In Acalypha, if you observe, means catkin type of inflorescence is there. Jatropha species possess flowers in the form of terminal cymose clusters. This is a Croton species. Here you can see small twig with inflorescence, flowers, LS, TS of ovary, LS of flower, floral diagrams, etc. So majority of the species possess a racemose type of inflorescence. Some members shows cymose type of inflorescence. Some members shows one special type of inflorescence that is called as cyathium type of inflorescence. Actually cyathium is represented by one cyathium inflorescence appears as a single flower. This cyathium inflorescence is surrounded by involucre of 4 or 5 connate bracts. Middle of cyathium, if you observe, means one single female flower is there, which is represented by tricarpellary gynoecium. In the axil of each bract, number of male flowers are arranged in scorpioid cymes. So oldest flower is nearest to the center, and thus maturation is centrifugal in this cyathium type of inflorescence. In Euphorbia, if we observe, means male and female flowers are naked, whereas in Anthostema both have tubular perianth. Now we will discuss about flower morphological features. Flowers are unisexual, bracteate flowers, actinomorphic symmetry they will show, regular type of arrangement is present. Flowers are pentamerous or trimerous. Example for trimerous Phyllanthus species. Monochlamydeous condition is present. Flowers are hypogynous in nature. Now we will see features of perianth. Perianth is mostly single whorled perianth. Green in color or rarely petal-like, that is called petaloid perianth. That will be appeared in Manihart species. That means Manihart species shows petaloid perianth. Rarely perianth is present in 2 whorls. Examples, Jatropha species. In Jatropha, both calyx and corolla are present. Actually, this is a rare phenomenon in Euphorbiaceae family members. Both calyx and corolla are 5-membered with united petals. Aestivation is valvate type of aestivation or imbricate type of aestivation. Now we will discuss about androecium characters. Androecium shows great variation. Here number of stamens also differs in these members. Male flowers are ranges from 1 to many. They are arranged in 1 to 10 whorls. Filaments of these stamens are free or united in nature. Anthers are monothecous anthers. Sometimes dithecous anthers also present. Dehiscence is longitudinal dehiscence or transverse dehiscence. Phyllanthus cyclanthera, if you observe, means filaments, anthers are united to form one ring-like common anther. Ricinus species, if you observe, means one important character you will observe, that is branched stamens are present, which are just opposite to the sepals. Here anthers are dithecous in nature, erect. They will dehisce longitudinally or transversely. Now we will discuss about gynoecium features. Gynoecium is tricarpellary syncarpous. That means 3 carpels are there. These 3 carpels are fused. That is called as syncarpous condition. Flower is hypogynous, so ovary position is superior. Here 3 locules are there in ovary. Pendulous anatropous ovules are present in each locule. Here axial placentation is there in this family members. Here nectaries are present at the base of the ovaries. Now we will discuss about fruit of Euphorbiaceae family members. Generally schizocarpic type of fruit is present in this family members. Rarely drupe is present. Some members possess berry type of fruit. Example for berry, Bischofia. Drupe example is Phyllanthus. Seeds morphology, if we observe, means here seeds are consist fleshy endosperm. Seeds consist fleshy endosperm. Here inside this seeds straight embryo is present. Seeds are often with a conspicuous caruncle. Caruncle, presence of caruncle is an important feature of this Euphorbiaceae family members. Here seeds are dispersed by birds or animals. Some seeds are also dispersed by explosive mechanism of capsules. This is about seeds of Euphorbiaceae family members. Longitudinal section of seed, if you observe, means that will be appear like this. In this image you can see, right side image is the longitudinal section of seed. Here you can see Euphorbiaceae family members, twigs, LS of flowers, floral diagrams, floral formulas, etc. This is a Ricinus species. Ricinus communis plant. Twig with inflorescence, LS of flower, TS of ovary, floral diagrams, etc. Floral formulas, if you observe, means Croton born Plandianum. Floral formulas, if you observe, means male flower is BR EBRL, actinomorphic, male flower K5 C5, A infinitive G0. Female flower bracteate E bracteolate, actinomorphic symmetry, female flower. Perianth consists 5 tepals. Female flower does not consist any stamens, that is why A is 0. G consists 3 carpels, so G3. Syncarpous condition is there, that is why within brackets number 3 is mentioned. Ovary position superior, so just below G one hyphen will be mentioned. Here floral formulas of Phyllanthus Madras patensis and Ricinus communis also mentioned here. Pollination of Euphorbiaceae family members, if we discuss, means actually unisexual flowers are there, so cross pollination is possible here. Entomophilous type of pollination occurs with the help of insects. Due to the presence of brightly colored glands or bracts or petaloid calyx or nectar, insects are attracted. So as a result, entomophilous type of cross pollination occurs. Some members shows anemophilous type of pollination. That means with the help of wind pollination occurs. Now we will discuss in detail about economic importance of Euphorbiaceae family members. Economically, Euphorbia family is very important. This family provides food, drugs, rubber, oil, etc. First we will discuss about edible plants. Here, large fleshy tuberous roots of many-heart plant are rich in starch and form valuable foodstuff. It is extensively cultivated in tropical regions. Some cultivars are with high HCN content, bitter cassava, and others which low content, sweet cassava. So here cassava plants are two types on the basis of HCN content. Some are bitter in taste, some are sweet in taste. The poisonous juice is squeezed out and is used as antiseptic and preserving meat. Fruits of Emblica officinalis are rich source of vitamin C. So these fruits are used to make pickle and which are used in the treatment of scurvy problem. This family produces rubber also. Example, Hevea brasiliensis plant. Common name is para rubber tree. Here from this plant best natural rubber will be obtained. Latex of Spanium indicum also produces rubber. Some of the important medicinal plants also included in this Euphorbiaceae family. Castor oil also having some medicinal properties. Actually it is used as a cleansing agent. Castor oil also used as a cleansing agent. Croton tiglium seeds are source of croton oil which is used as purgating. Phyllanthus neruri fruits which are used in the treatment of jaundice as well as urinary troubles. Acalypha indica having pesticide properties. It also controls skin diseases. Roots of Jatropha gossypifolia are employed against leprosy and as an antidote for snake bite. This Euphorbiaceae family also provides some important dyes. For example, Melotus philippensis which produces red dye. Chrozophora tinctoria, Sapium species are used in dyeing silks. Candylella wax is extracted from stems of Euphorbia antisiphyletica. Oils also obtained from this Euphorbiaceae family members. For example, Ricinus communis seeds. Ricinus communis means castor oil plant. So, castor oil is extracted from the seeds of Ricinus communis. Here, this castor oil is used as lubricant and also for illumination purpose. So, the oil obtained from the seeds of Aleuroides foldi called as tongue oil. It is used in manufacture of varnishes and paints. Here, Euphorbiaceae family members seeds consist oils which are used in paint and varnish industries. Seeds yield an oil which is used in soap industry and the oil cakes are used as cattle feed and fertilizers. Ornamental plants also included in this Euphorbiaceae family. So, some important ornamental plants names I would like to mention here. Acalypha hispida, Codium variegatum, Euphorbia antiquorum, Euphorbia milli, Euphorbia nerifolia, Euphorbia thirukali, Euphorbia pulcherrima, Pedilanthes stithymiloides, etc. These are some of the important plants which are grown as ornamentals. Here you can see images of different types of plants. First image is Manihot esculenta tuberous roots. Second one is Hevia brasiliensis. Fourth one is Jatropha species. Here some fruits trees also included in this family. Fourth diagram is Euphorbia milli plant. Third diagram is Pedilanthes stithymiloides plant. With this I am concluding today's topic. I hope you understand Euphorbiaceae family. Thank you for your patient listening.